Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. I'm a 32-year-old cashless, zero-based budgeter and stuffer. And today we're going to be budgeting out my, I think this is the 5th, I'm not sure, DoorDash paycheck of May. I just got back from Vegas, well, on Tuesday. Today is Monday, so it's been almost a week that I've been home. And back at it. As you can tell from my voice, or probably tell from my voice, I did get the festival flu. We're powering through it. So my voice is going to be a little bit wonky in the next videos, in the videos for this week, but you know, it is what it is. For this week, we're going to be working with $54.64. I was not feeling good on Friday, which is normally when I DoorDash. Saturday, I hung out with my friend pretty much all day, so I didn't get the DoorDash. And then yesterday on Sunday, it was just really bad. I was out for like 5 hours and I only made $54.64. So we're doing what we can with what we have. But that 64 cents is going to go straight into Roundup, and we are going to be working with $54 this week. So my videos are going to be pretty quick. There's not too much to be doing here. And all my amounts are going to be very, very low, because I do still try to stuff every envelope except for some of my variable expenses with all of my stuffings, even if it is, you know, ridiculously low. But let's just go into my variable expenses. So buffer just kind of sits there, it doesn't do anything. It's just the money that I hold there to spend until I move the money out of the bucket. Hershey by Jamie, we're not going to be able to give anything this week. I just have $16 in there, which I actually just spent on a pattern. And then my Etsy fees are going to be due. So this will be over. I'll have an IOU in it next week. But it's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to make more money. Gas, we have 20, 40, 60, 85. I did fill up my tank once. And I will need to fill it up today while I'm door dashing. But we're going to add $5 to it. And hopefully that will be enough to last us through the week. Groceries has 22. I do still have a couple of meals prepped. I traveled last week for work one day, so we had lunch out, the company paid for. I'm going to add $5 into groceries. Prescriptions, my dad actually picked up my prescriptions for me while I was in Vegas, so I don't need to do anything here. Spending is going to get its normal $5. On sweet treats, I did not spend anything while I was door dashing, so we do not need to add anything to there to make it up. So we have $15 in my variable expenses, which is probably honestly like the highest amount that we're gonna, well, no, we'll see. All right, moving into my high priority binder. Car costs, we have $5.35. I did get my oil change this week, but we're only able to add $1. Oops, went a little too far. Debt payoff, we currently have $70 in here. We are going to add its full 10 so we can get the color in another circle this week. Festivals, I did not unstuff yet. I talked to my insurance adjuster about my roof damage, and I did have to file a second claim, so I'm waiting for that to see if I have to pay a second deductible. If I do, I'm going to have to pull that money out of festivals, so I did not unstuff festivals yet. So we currently have $16.35 in here. And we are only able to add $1, which is lucky that the festival's over. Gifts has $66. We are going to be adding $1. Taxes. Oh, it's a little sticky. I just erased this and restarted the tracker. We have $305. Since this was a very, very low income week, we are only going to be doing $5. Travel currently has $80. I am going next weekend, right? Yeah, next weekend on a trip with my friend. So I am going to be stuffing $5 in here, just to try to help it out. So that is $23 in my high priority binder. And the rest of this, honestly, is pretty much just going to be getting dollars. So let's just run through it real quick. Body Mods will get its $1. Electronics will get $1. Fitness will get $1. Hair and lashes will get $1. Shindigs and Shenanigans will get $1. Shopping is stuff based on my weight loss. I track from Sunday to Sunday. Since I wasn't here last Sunday, it wasn't a full week, so I'm not going to be stuffing it this week. We'll get back to that next week if I lose weight. And then finally, my long-term savings, starting with 52 cats, which is my version of the 52-week challenge. The lowest cat we have available is $6, so we'll go ahead and do that $6 cat. Cats, as in my pets, their emergency fund will get $1. Home improvement will get $1. Medical will get $1. Oh, I skipped month ahead. Month ahead will get $1. Roundup just gets that 64 cents. I never fix this envelope. Wedding is based on my relationship status. I am single, so we have $1 going in there. I was trying to make it through without coughing, but didn't quite make it. And that is $11.64. Okay, so let's see, make sure that this adds up to $54. So we have 15 plus 23 plus 5 plus 11 is 54. Perfect. Last thing we need to do is my cash breakdown, see what bills I need to pull. The highest bill I'm going to pull is at 10, so that's crazy. All right, so we have, for variable, we have 3 5s. Car cost is $1. Debt, festivals, gifts, taxes, travel. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 52 cats is a 5 and a 1. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is 10. That's 30. And that is 14. And that does add up to 54. So that is going to be it for this video. I feel like it was really short. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in my next video.